welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. I am Hannah and today's video is a new one of my series. I'm going to create a new series. Now this video, obviously you know by the title, is going to be called Splash or Dash. Now the concept to Splash or Dash is that I'm one of these people that I like to see the gossip, I like to see the new releases, the new trends, the new products that brands are beginning to release. So I thought, why don't I sit down every week or every other week, or how often these new pretty products come out, and talk to you guys of my thoughts on whether I think these products are worth it. So that I'm either going to splash the money and buy them, or I'm either going to dash the money and not buy them. Or no, not dash the money, but dash the products and not buy them. Are interested in my thoughts on a whole new bunch of products that are being released soon or in the future, then please keep watching. The first product that we're going to talk about is something that was newly released. It's not actually released yet, but it's newly come out that they're going to release it. Now this has loads and loads of controversy about it, so I thought I'd just give you my opinion on whether I'm going to buy it or not. And it is the collaboration with Morphe and Jaclyn Hill. Now when I first, for those who do follow Jaclyn, I don't follow her, I don't follow her Snapchat or anything like that, but I had seen screenshots of a Insta story or a Snapchat story that she put up of her swatching the dark blue greeny shades. Now when I originally saw that, I thought, no, this is going to be boring. Now I just originally thought that it was going to be one palette, so I thought if these are a few of the shades, I'm really not interested in them. Now I didn't want to judge a book by its cover, but you sort of have to, and I waited and I waited, and then she came out with the 4 palettes, the Vault. So when I'll probably insert a clip somewhere, maybe here, of a picture of the Vault and what the palettes are going to look like. So she did make a YouTube video basing on the swatches, why she could. So I'm not going to tell you the backstory to it. If you want to, you can go look at Jaclyn's video. So when I saw the 4 palettes as the Vault, I was like, oh my god. So hit the roof. I was so excited for these palettes, sorry. So there's 4 palettes, they've each got 10 shades in, so you get 40 shades altogether. You can buy the palettes individually, but you can get it as a Vault for £49, but you can buy the individual palettes for £15. But of course, Morphe does a discount code, so for 10% off, so you're gonna save yourself a bit of money anyway. Now, then the PR packages started going out, and for all the people out there that know, and you know about this launch, I'm really sorry, my neighbours are really loud. For all you guys know about the launch, the product, the quality of the product, the formula was shambles. Now I haven't tried the palette, I haven't been sent it at all, nothing like that. This is just me talking about what I've seen, and from what I've seen, it wasn't good. It was not good. So she did put on her Instagram, which I did see, or was it on Morphe's or one of them, that they're doing some sort of editing to it, or trying to find out what's gone wrong, because she's saying that it's not her product. It's not her product. That wasn't the formula she created for those shadows. So when I found out that the product was shambles and that it wasn't working for a lot of people, I was like, no, I'm not getting it. I'm not wasting £49. That she's trying to find out the case, which I think is really good. I think it's really good when you try to, she didn't just let everyone, hundreds of thousands of people, buy this Vault, and it did absolutely nothing and ruined and wasted a lot of people's money. They're actually seeing what the issue is. Sorry, my hair is really flat, it's really wet. But yeah, as I was saying, I think now I probably will get it. I hope it's maybe out in a couple of weeks, just to give me a little bit more time to think. But so far, I would splash the money on the Vault. The next product is actually this is another product from Morphe, and these are the new Morphe glosses from what I know about. 21 shades coming out. They are $8 each or £8 each, and there's a range of colours, a range of colours. And for me, I think I used to be more of a matte girl, but I think now as I'm more experimenting with makeup, I'm sort of finding that I'm preferring a gloss or something a bit more satin. Like today I've got on the Maybelline Colour Sensational Coffee Craze 740. So this is this is what used to be one of my favourites. I hadn't used it for quite a long time, so I thought, why don't you go and use it? I think these are out now from what I know. I have seen them on the website, so from what I do know, they are out. They are £8, which is pretty good for a gloss, because they're normal the normal liquid lipsticks range between, I think it's 12 to 15 or 12 to 18 pounds. I'm not 100% sure, don't quote me on that. But so far as I'm seeing, these shades are really, really pretty. There's a couple of ones that maybe something like Groupie or Pop or Shimmy. Shimmy looks really nice. Shimmy, which is like a shimmery apricot. You've got Solo Artist, which might be for me, which is a shimmering gold. So you've got a good range of colours. Now, I might see if, what I do before I actually buy a product is I look on YouTube for reviews. I think most people do that anyway. So I might try and see if I can see a review or like swatches on these, because I want to see the colour payoff. I want to be able to wear a gloss without actually having to put another lipstick on. I don't know if that's actually possible, but from what I know, I've seen many people wear glosses without actually using a liquid lipstick or a pigment underneath. Maybe a lip liner, yeah, but I want to try and find a product or a lip gloss where I can actually just wipe it on and we're done and dusted. Now, NYX are coming out with their liquid lingeries, from what I know. They do the matte range already, but they are coming out with, I think, glitter, shimmer and gloss ones. Now, I'm not really a fan of the glitter or shimmer, it's just not for me. I want to be able to wear these things outside. We probably could anyway, but me, right now I'm coming out of my shell, but I'm coming out of my shell in the gloss range. So they, I think, are £7 in the UK. They're not, NYX is American brand anyway, so they come out in America first, but they are launching, I've seen a couple of glosses on the Cult Beauty website. It was like one shade. I was like, Hannah, you need to get this, and it was the colour Sable. I think it's Sable, how you say it. So I will put another like picture here to show you. They are £7, and both of these glosses, the Morphe and the NYX liquid glosses, are a splash for me. The next one is a new release. Like, I think people are only just getting the PR packages to this now, and I don't know what I'm thinking of this, and my head's sort of in the no game. So the next product I'm going to talk about, the next release, is the Huda Beauty, I think, what are they calling this? I think they're calling it like the Easy Bake Setting Powder. So obviously Huda Beauty is known for full coverage, all of that stuff, and I'm a full coverage girl, but from when her foundation came out, and this whole video and these series of not me disrespecting the brands, it's not me discriminating against them, nothing like that. It's just my opinion on them. Sorry, my hair is really flat. Anyways, so they've come out with an Easy Bake Setting Powder. Now, from what I know of, I don't know if it's just in America or if it's worldwide, but it will be available from July 2nd. There are 8 shades, but the thing is, it's just, I've seen the price in the UK and it's £28. Now, I know the Luce, I do have the Laura Mercier powder, and it is £29, I think, but that's a really good powder. Now, I'm not saying that the Huda Beauty powder won't be good. I just feel from how her brand is, I know she puts a lot of effort in, and I have been watching Huda Boss and things like that, but I just feel she's very for the full coverage cakey community. Now, some people like the look of cakey. I personally don't. I don't like to pack load onto my face, but I do like to have a full coverage. Like, I know what full coverage is. I've tried many full coverage foundations that claim to be full coverage and are not full coverage. But anyways, I just think the baking theme, I just feel, is a little bit last year. Now, I'm going to be completely honest in these videos. Like, I'm not going to just say, oh my god, yeah, I'm going to get it, and this, that and the other. Like, money is money. Like, money is tight. Money don't grow on cheese, boo. So I'm just going to be real with you and either tell you whether I'm going to get it or not. Don't bother me if you get it. Like, if you want to get it, go for it. But I just know I probably won't get this. If it was on sale or something like that, or I don't know, but if the price was maybe around 19 quid, I'd probably get it, maybe, that's a push. But I just think this product is a bit of a dash for me, because I just feel that the whole baking analogy, especially at this time of the year, you're coming out with a powder, maybe in the winter or something like that, but right now for summer, I don't want to be baking. It could be really good. I'm going to see a couple of reviews, but for right now, I think it's a dash. Next palette I'm going to talk about, which it aggravates me because it's one of those brands that comes to the UK 7 months after the actual release or something like that, something bizarre, something stupid. Now, the palette I am talking about is the new Violet Voss Flamingo palette. Now, they're coming out with a Flamingo palette, which is an eyeshadow palette, and a Glamingo, which is a face palette, so it's like a highlight, blush and bronzer. So they are coming out with an eyeshadow palette called the Flamingo palette, and it has 20 eyeshadows. Now, from what I've seen, when I saw the colour range got me, because I've never tried anything from Violet Voss, and anything from Violet Voss that I've seen so far has just been like tart a little bit, like neutral. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with neutral, but neutral, 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 neutral. And it's like there's no colour neutral. Like, as much as I know Morphe have just been brown, like it should be Morphe Brown. I think that's what the whole, like the whole brand should be called, Morphe Brown, because I think they've just established every shade of colour of brown possible and just yanked it and put them in palettes. But they do have a little spice of colour. They have a little spice of purple, a little spice of pink, a little spice of yellow, green, blue, something like that. But Violet Voss and people like Tarte, they just have neutral brown, neutral grey, neutral black. I don't even know if that's even possible, but yeah, you get my drift. But this new palette, I'm really intrigued. Because I'm looking at the shades and I'm looking at the swatches. Now there are some beautiful teal blues, some stunning pinks, like some corally, like a proper like I don't know, like tropical, sort of like maybe like a corally tropical. I think from what I know it's going to be their usual $45, or I'm guessing maybe £43 or £45. But the thing I'm moaning about, which is probably putting me off, is the fact that one, Violet Voss don't have a UK website, and two, I think they're only stocked on Beauty Bay, and Beauty Bay releases come late. Like for all things like Jeffree Star, maybe it's like a month later or something like that. But Violet Voss takes like forever. Like their recent palette that was released months ago was only available on Beauty Bay like 2-3 weeks ago. So it's like, what is going on? Like why is it that the UK people have to wait for this nonsense? So the next product that I'm going to talk about is, obviously this is blown up from what I know of, and it's the Colourpop new foundations. Now I have never tried anything from Colourpop, reason being because one, I know they're affordable, but they're an American brand, and that means customs, not for Hannah. Like, I'm just not doing it. I'm not spending like I'm not spending like £15 and paying 40 quid worth of customs. I know I'm exaggerating, but I'm not doing it. Yeah, so they've got 0.85 fluid ounces. So that's not even a fluid ounce. And a normal foundation is a fluid ounce, which is 30 millilitres. But this foundation does not have that. So, I don't know. And, so it says it's called the No Filter foundation. It's lightweight formula for a medium to full coverage matte finish. Now, the matte wasn't enticing me. I didn't really care about the finish at first. Now I'm seeing matte, it's just like, maybe not. Full coverage, medium to full coverage, hello, come my way. Lightweight, hello, come my way. So there are 42 shades. Now, congratulations to you, Colourpop, because there's some brands, I'm not even going to name the brands, I don't have anything to do with those brands, they just don't understand shade range. It's called a shade range. If you was scientific and you was to define the word range, look up range. Like, not, range doesn't mean 2 to 3 shades, 12 shades, a range of shades. I don't even want to go into it because it aggravates me so much. But the lucky thing is for me is that I can find my shade usually. But for people of my family, of people that I know who are either a lot deeper, a lot fairer, they can't find the shade. That is why it's called a shade range. I won't even class it as a range if it's got maybe anything above 15 shades. I would class as a range. Anything below that, what are you doing? You deserve a pancake in the face. But anyways, yeah, so they are coming out with loose powders as well, which they've already come out with. These foundations and the powders, they come out with loose powder and a blotting powder. The loose powder and blotting powder are both $9 each, so that's like a couple of quid. So yeah, I'm really sorry about this lighting. This lighting is aggravating me so bloody much. I'm so sorry. No, I think this might be a dash for me right now because of the whole UK imports tax thing, majiggy foolishness. But if I was living in America, I'd definitely be on this. Definitely be on this. So stay tuned because I might actually do a little Colourpop purchase and then do a little haul for you guys, so I don't know. Now the next thing, which I've actually already just bought. Now if you're watching this today, I think this video will be uploaded on Thursday, so from what I know, I will try and link it in the description. Too Faced are coming out with a new Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. So they're coming out with a multi-use sculpting concealer, which from what I know is full coverage. I've seen a couple of PR reviews so far saying that it's practically a dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape. They do have 20 shades. That's a shade range. Depending on whether there's actually a gradient. So I'm not even going to go into a gradient because you guys know what a gradient definition is, and I'm not even going to go into that. Gradient does not mean light, dark. It means light, fair, or like fair, light, medium, whatever, medium, dark, deep, dark. That's a gradient, not none of this foolishness of light, dark. Like, what is that? 15 milliliters of product, which is half fluid ounce, which is half of what you'd normally get for a foundation. Their Born This Way foundation is £29 in the UK, but this concealer is £24. Now, do this concealer on Cult Beauty, as I've just said. It is £24. They can be used to conceal, contour, highlight and retouch. I don't really see the whole, what is going on? I don't really see the whole retouching element, because I think once you've put your concealer on, unless you're someone that doesn't set your concealer, I don't really want to go back in with it. So it will be available on June the 26th on like Ulta, but I don't know about UK. I think the UK is in a couple of days, but right now they are doing a 24-hour like exclusive thing on Cult Beauty where you can get it right now. So I bought mine a couple of hours ago. I bought the shade Neutral Beige. Don't know, neutral, but anyways. So it's, from what I know, it's long wearing for 12 hours, photo friendly and no flashback, which is great. And it says weightless and hydrated, so skin is never dry or cakey. I've tried their Born This Way foundation, absolutely loved it. It was like my first high-end foundation that I've ever tried. I haven't tried their concealer, but because from what I know, it's not full coverage, so girl, that's not for me. But yeah, so I will include pictures of them. Now, these look huge. When I saw them, I was like, is it a new foundation? Why does it look exactly like the original foundation? But it is a concealer. So I think I might have to, I've already splashed, so that is a splash for me. But we need a little bit of a discussion here, boys and girls. We need a little bit of a discussion. Now, I don't know what I want to do here. So, Urban Decay have got me, I don't know. They've got me on some sort of leash here. Now I'm tugging and they're tugging me back. So it's a tug of war. Their new palette, Born to Run palette, which is one of their new releases right now, is a beautiful palette. Now, I've had a couple of friends who have bought this palette and said it's pretty good, and I've watched a couple of reviews. So obviously for each individual item I'm talking about here, there will be a little link on the, there will be a little thingy bajiji. But I don't know. I just don't know. Like, do you know what's putting me off? Like when I saw the colour scheme originally, I was messaging my friends like, I need to get this, like, should I get it, should I not get it, it's beautiful. My friends were like, yeah, it's beautiful, but the reason, and I completely agree with them, is why are there so many shimmers? Now, like, look, don't beat me up here, don't, please, but I think 2018 is more, each year you want to develop, right? Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with shimmers, do not get me wrong, but I just feel a lot of people don't actually go towards the shimmers anymore as much. Not that they don't shoot me in the foot, but I don't think they do as much anymore. I feel it's very much into glitters, metallic eyeshadows, pigments. Do something, say something. Obviously from the beauty community that I evolved myself around, that is the trend right now. Now, I'm not saying it's not going to be a trend, but I just feel for a palette that is so beautiful, I'm telling you, those shades in that palette, like those greens and that blue, I think they could be really pigmented, but I'm seeing only maybe about 4 or 5 mattes. Now, why am I seeing only 4 or 5 mattes and shimmers? Shimmer, shimmer, shimmer. Let's say I want to go out one day and I'm born to run and I'm going to Greece. I don't just want to put a shimmer on my lid, I want a matte, but I have to either pick an orange or like a purpley burgundy. I just feel Urban Decay, girl, you could have done a lot more there. Like, guys, you really could have done a lot. If they had turned those greens into like matte green, oh my god, or that yellowy or like that goldy colour, I just think it'd be so beautiful. Like some of the colours like Ignite, smog. They would be really, really nice matte colours or complementary matte colours. I'm only seeing a handful, if that, maybe 3 fingers worth of matte. So I just, and right, there are 21 shades, which I think is good. I don't know how many there is in their normal shades. Their normal like naked palettes. I'm glad it's not a naked palette. Like, I'm so over the naked palettes. I've not tried any of them. I don't think any of them interest me at all. So the palette is $49, but in pounds it's actually £39.95 or something like that. £39, £40. But if you're a student, luckily you can get a student discount, so I would 100% recommend getting that. But I don't know, like, I need you guys to comment in the description. If you're watching this far, please comment in the description what you think I should do. Should I get it? I can get it for maybe about £30. Do you think I should get it, or do you think I should just leave it? Because I just, oh my god, what's going on? I don't know what to do. I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know if I should splurge my money. Maybe right now you just like spadash. You know, you're in the middle, like spadash, not splash, not dash, spadash. I don't know what to think of this one. I'm gonna get hate for this, probably. But Fenty Beauty by Rihanna is coming out with a new like neutrals palette. I think it might be called, it's like a, I think it's gonna be called the Moroccan Vibe, or like the Moroccan Spice palette. Now, says it's got mattes and shimmers. It will be available July 6th at Sephora, and I'm guessing at Harvey Nichols in the UK. But I don't know. I don't know. They are coming out with 2 brushes, a liquid eyeliner. I think it says it's got a tapered blending brush, an all-over eyeshadow brush, a fly liner longwear liquid eyeliner brush, and then a pro filter amplifying eye primer. That is $22. Who the bloody hell would pay $22 for an eye primer? $20 for an eyeliner? Palette is going to be $59. Wow. Okay, prices put me off completely. Why are there so many shimmers? You need to have, I just think if I was to create a palette, I would do more mattes than shimmers. So you're only getting 16 shades for $59. I don't know how much that is actually going to be in pounds, but for $59, 16 shades. I don't think it's worth it. I just don't know. I really don't. I'm going to have to see reviews. But I just feel, where is the price coming from? Is it maybe that, like, I'm looking at it and it's like, I've seen so many palettes similar. Like, there's one colour in there which I'm like, yeah, maybe this could be the one. Or I know I'm looking down, I'm just looking at the picture, but it's just too similar to other palettes that I've seen. If not, I've got already. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not bragging, but I've got quite a few palettes which I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have as many as I actually do. But I just think there's just so many palettes that look similar to this. I don't know, could it be the formula that is good? Could it be, why is the price like that? Like, why? I don't even want to say this is boring, but I just feel it is a bit boring. So I think that might be a dash for me, guys. This one's a foundation, and I'm a bit scared about this one. I don't know what to think. Now, when I saw this, I was like, what the effing hell is this? And Lush Cosmetics, which is like the skincare brand, they're coming out of 40 shades of solid naked foundation. So it says it's a buildable medium coverage made with luxurious oils and waxes to give your skin a dewy post-facial glow in warm, cool and neutral undertones. Now, from when it says oils, I'm guessing this isn't going to be good for oily skin. Just a lot of oils can clog up your skin, especially people with oily skin can clog up your pores. Even dry, any skin, I just feel oils they're really good maybe for hair and things like that, and for other parts of the skin, but your face is a precious part of you, love. But you know what scares me? I'm going to put a picture. Look at, like, where's the packaging? Like, where is the lid? Where's the, like, if you look at the girl using the foundation, don't get me wrong, the shade range looks pretty good. I'm not even going to lie to you. The shade range looks pretty good. And they've nailed it with the C's, the W's and the N's, like the 9W, the 8 neutral, the 7 cool, warm. But I'm looking at the top part and obviously they look like cut in half eggs, but where's the lid? Is that going to be unhygienic? Like, it looks to me, looks a little bit like soap. So it's like, where am I going to put this? Obviously, it's not released yet, so I'm going to have to look into what the packaging is going to be like and so forth. But these things matter. matter. Like, don't get me wrong, I know it's, at the end of the day it's how you use a product and how the product uses you, but all these things matter. Price, quality, packaging, the way it's formulated, these things matter. Don't know, it's scaring me. Like, it is scaring me. It's scaring Hannah, guys. So I don't know, I'm guessing this might actually have to be a dash. So yeah. Now, it's another Colourpop one. I should have mentioned this before. Now, it's their new Soul and Mar palette. So they are 9 shades. I don't know. But when I'm looking at this now, you used to see a picture. So there's swatches. I'm probably gonna put up swatches of them. So it's their summer 2018 collection from Colourpop Cosmetics, and it is the Soul and Mar palette. So the Soul palette has got these vibrant pinks and corally oranges and just a very neutral, warm palette. And then you've got the cooler palette, which is Mar, which is like a blues with teal, beautiful teal. That teal in the centre is stunning, and even that bright, vibrant pink in the middle of the Soul palette is beautiful. Now we've got some blues, we've got some gold, some browns. This could be a nice palette. I think this could maybe range like between $9 and $16, I think, sometimes, maybe something like that. So I think if when these come out, I probably will do a Colourpop order. I just don't know. Coming soon, it's not said when it's going to come out, but they are coming out of collection with 3 new ultra blotting lips, 4 new Super Shock highlighters, which I want to get myself. So yeah, I just think these palettes are gorgeous. They do remind me of the Vault from Jaclyn Hill, but yeah, these are calling my name a little bit. These are calling my name a little bit. So is that everything that we're going to talk about now, I think? Maybe it might be. I think it might be. Yeah, so that was everything on my splash and dash list right now. If there is any products that you want me to talk about, your thoughts on, just because I think sometimes this helps me make up my mind with products. So if there are new products out there that are coming out or that are already out and you don't know whether you want to get them, please in the description or DM me or something like that, letting me know what products you would like me to talk about and what you think my thoughts are on them. Also, any products you would like me to review or buy for you guys, because I think I want my channel to be based around advising you guys, showing you my opinion on my skin, how it works, with me explaining to you how I use it, just to show you an idea of how it works, how it looks, the pigmentation, the colour path, etc., to help you guys. And I don't want you guys wasting money. Like, who wants to waste money? I don't want you guys wasting money. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you like to see more of these splash and dashes where I just talk about new coming releases and talk about them and my opinions on them, then please give this video a massive thumbs up, and please let me know if you enjoyed it. Please let me know if I'm talking too much, if I'm rambling, if I'm talking shite. Just let your girl know. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you if you're new here. I'm Hannah, and I really hope you stick around for my next video and hit the massive subscribe button and click the notification bell so you don't miss out on when I post. And I shall see you in my next video. I love you all, and I hope you guys all take care. Bye.